Hello, my name is Ana Maria Tudor and I have a word for you. This is a fish time. If you noticed, these 3 days, meaning like yesterday, today, and tomorrow, are days with not so much divine activity, which means you kind of feel like there is no divine input so much. And I felt like I should eat fish. I'm not eating usually very much fish, but I felt like to do that these days. And I realized that we are influenced by the divine activity which is present or less present, even concerning food. If you remember when the Israelites got out of Egypt and they were in wilderness, they had a time with very different food and some bitter herbs. Why? Because they didn't have what they had before, and now they were in transition and they were supposed to worship God and find their new way to the promised land. And another verse, if you remember, it's in Nehemiah, where God says to the people to eat and drink because it's a time of joy. So we are influenced by the seasons and the time, even in our eating ways. And it feels like if you eat according to the energy that is present, you feel more energized. That is one aspect. And another aspect is that you are on automatic pilot concerning what you are doing. So you don't have an input for new things, but you can consistently do what you already done. Hopefully, the things that are getting where you want to be, meaning like good habits, which consistently being done will lead you to your dream, to God's purpose, being in your calling, this kind of stuff. And remember that you don't need anything new to do what you already done because you are used to them. They got into your subconscious. There are the automatic things, your habits, which you already have. So in this time where it's like the bridegroom, Jesus, is taken from you, not really taken because he's with you every day, you have the Holy Spirit, but let's say you don't feel so much receiving from God. You are, I'm sure you are, but it's not so present. I'm sure you feel days when you are so enthusiastic spiritually and to do something, and some other days where you are like not so much. But still, God is not silent, and even when he's silent, he speaks in some way in that silence. Remember that even nature speaks about God's character. If you look carefully from like at the elements from which the nature is made and everything, if you study, I've just remembered an interesting fact. It's supposed to be another message, but because I remember now, and it's in the context. I have a plant which each year has new, how do you call it in English? Okay, I think I will make another message. But anyway, that plant speaks about a fruitful year this year by its growth. Watch the message in which I will say about that. Okay, this was a parenthesis. So, yeah, this is a time, a fish time, where the bridegroom Jesus is a little bit taken from us, but not really taken, because we have the Holy Spirit and we are not doing things according to weather, to wind, or to what we are seeing in the sky, meaning that not necessarily doing nothing because we have no influence, but we are still doing what we are already doing. We are perseverant towards our goal and in our calling, like the widow, with the unjust judge. We are perseverant. We are perseverant like ants, which they are gathering during summer. And you see, they are so little. They are so little. So we are going forward in every time and in every season. We find something to go forward. We find fellowship. We find the things God put it on our heart to do. We find something forward to our goals and our calling. So blessings, and see you soon. Bye.